Hello and welcome back everybody. In today's video we are doing a weekend reset. We are starting out with mowing the yard. This was Good Friday that I filmed this part of it, so my mom was in town for Easter, so you'll see her a little bit later here in the background as I'm doing mowing the yard. She's working on clearing out some limbs and vines and things like that. But I don't normally mow the behind the garage like I'm vacuum cleaning it, but the grass was kind of high, or weeds were kind of high, and in my area we have poisonous snakes that start to come out at this point, so I just was playing careful. So I was if they were there, I was letting the lawnmower do its thing and staying back until I cleared out the area to see if there were any snakes or anything like that. So you'll see me here where I'm working on the backyard. A couple days later, I think actually Easter Day, I go out and mow the front yard, which, yes, I know, Easter. But Mom and I celebrated. We didn't really hunt for eggs, but she colored eggs. So the Saturday I boiled eggs and then she colored eggs. And then we ate, did our Easter and did all of that. And let's just say that Easter Sunday, I ended up at the urgent vet care because someone started throwing up and wouldn't stop. So I spent Easter at spending $1,400 for a cat that was sick. So, but other than that, it was a great Easter weekend because we got a lot of things done. So on this day, I really wanted to focus. My mom and I were actually looking back in that back corner. There is a very large tree limb, and you really can't see it here because of everything that's there, but there was a really large tree limb hanging suspended by vines and my yopon bushes that have gotten way out of control and have become very small trees. So my focus was to try to get that limb down because it was kind of hanging on, if it fell, it would also land on the fence. And I'm trying to clear off the vines and clear out all the ground cover over here by the fence because the fence is leaning into my yard. So I've got the ladder to actually see what's going on the other side. And that is my neighbor that is currently not living in his house, but he has someone come every once in a while to take care, or someone is taking care of the house every once in a while and taking care of his dog, but they are not here full time. That is the neighbor that I had all the issues with earlier this year. Let's just say he's not here at the moment. I'm not going to go into any more details than that, but he's not here. So it's basically going to be me trying to figure out how to fix this fence because there's no way for me to get into contact with him or for him to give me any money to fix this fence. So I thought I would be able to fix the fence myself, but once I started clearing everything away and looking at everything, it is a little bit more than I can take on myself. So we're going to have to hire professionals to take care of this section of the fence back here. But yes, that's the yard work and everything that is going on. Now, earlier you saw my mom doing a bunch of stuff and all of that. She's kind of like my inspiration. I know some people have commented saying that I give them inspiration to get up and get things done. My mom does that for me sometimes because she will be 80 at the end of this year. She is very much one of those that have the philosophy of you are how old you think you are. So she knows that she is older and that she does have limitations, and she does know when to stop and take breaks. Here's the initial look at the damage. I still have to clean out a lot of the cover, but my mom does know when she needs to take some breaks, and she doesn't push herself because she has injured herself in the past with sciatic nerve problems. So she is very keen to not push herself too far and doing stuff like that. So she's kind of like my inspiration. The reason why I can get up and do a lot of the things and that I kind of have no fear about doing any of it is because I grew up watching my mom do a lot of the yard work. I saw her get up on the roof and clean the roof off. I see her out doing yard work. She lives on a tree farm in East Texas. She takes care of her property to the best that she can and everything. So here we're gonna look at the fence. This was actually a couple days later after my neighbor came. It was, I think, Tuesday or Wednesday after my neighbor came and cut down the limb out of there, got rid of a lot of the vines that we couldn't get a hold of because they were suspending the limb up, and part of that trunk right there is part of the limbs, or the limb that he couldn't get. But here you see where everything is cleared out. We were able to cut all the yopon bushes down, and I thought I had more trees, but I only have 2 pine trees back there. And here is Kitty, a closer up look at Kitty. This cat just showed up, and I feed it and it doesn't go. It stays in my yard. Okay, that outside was a lot of work, and one of my neighbors came over and actually brought his chainsaw and did a lot of cutting that my mom and I could not do. So we were able to get a lot of their bushes that just got out of control and became trees. So yopon bushes, which are technically like a weed, a sturdy weed here in Texas, at least in the area that I live in. They're very sturdy. They tend not to die, although I did have a couple that died through the whole process, but like through the years with the freezes and the droughts and everything. A few have dried. There are actually 2 more. I'm looking outside right now. So there are 2 more on the other side of the pine tree. There are 2 more on the back side of the pine trees that could be dead. I don't see any green on them. But he just didn't want to do those today, which he's been working on it for 2 days now, so I'm grateful that he did it. But through the whole digging out all the vines and everything, you see my fence is rotted out, and that's Jack. And so I actually need to call a fence company at some point to come and look at that. The one that I have, the one post that is getting braced right now, when I stuck my trowel between the ground and the post, you're not supposed to be able to do that. The post is supposed to go all the way down into concrete, and there is concrete down there, but yeah, it's rotted out so bad. So that is a culmination of vines collecting moisture. It is pressure treated wood because it is fence planks and everything, and the post is pressure treated and all of that type of stuff to be outside, and it just rotted out. So yay, homeownership is great. I won't give it up though, but it is one of those that at least now we've got the yard, that whole cluster pretty much under control, and I can let the yopon bushes grow as bushes and keep them maintained as bushes. And then eventually I plan on moving one of the, would you lay down? Thank you. I'm leaning on one of the cat trees. But eventually I'll put one of the cat houses back there, and so that way it's kind of, and maybe when I put in a new fence, I might cut in like a little cat door for the outside cats to run to safety, because right now they do have to jump the fence, and if they are injured in any way, because you know tomcats will be tomcats and get into fights and injure themselves, I wish I could collect them to get them neutered and try to control some of that. I can't get a hold of them. But if they're injured cats, they can, instead of jumping the fence when they're injured, they can just crawl through the holes to the neighbor's yard that he has a dog, but not in that section of his yard. So, right now there are lots of little holes because the rotting. And there's another section of the fence that I need to look at because it's been a problem. The top part has detached from the post, and I just can't get to it. So while they're replacing that whole side of the fence, I might have them look at doing that, at least try, you know. The post is fine. It's just getting it the whole part of it reattached to the fence, reattached to the post, because there are way too many nails in there that I can't get it put back in and everything. So eventually I will get around to cleaning, but it is month-end close for work and all of that. So I will be back. The next time you see me in this video, I will be back to start cleaning, but right now that is not on my radar. It's day 2 of close and I'm dealing with that right now. That's kind of why I look like this, because I've been sitting in front of those 2 computers right there all day. And it is now 5:16. I logged in at 6:30, 7 o'clock, quickly ran to the grocery store to get milk and some other things, and then came back, and I've been pretty much sitting at that desk. Got up a couple times to go to the kitchen to get food and drinks, you know, cuddle with the cats a little bit, but now it's time to focus on them and some other things that I need to do, like filming a video for budgeting. So anyways, I'll be back next time with cleaning here in a few seconds for you guys. I haven't gotten around to cleaning. It's been a very busy week, let's just put it that way. And I just cannot think. As you can see, I'm working. I can't think because I have so much clutter, just visual clutter around me, that I need to take a mental break or moment to clean this stuff up. A lot of this has been sitting here. A lot of it is stickers for my planner that I took them out of binders, trying to get them into other binders, and I got distracted and just haven't been able to finish that task. I had my computer bags down here on the ground. There's trash and boxes, and I just need to kind of clean up. There's also a little bit under here that it's just, I know it's procrastination because of the stuff that I have to do, but I need to get the visual clutter out so that way I can actually process what I'm supposed to be working on right now. And yeah, so I'm going to take a moment to do that.
I pull into your driveway, it's a Saturday night. You look like $1,000,000 wearing that dress I like. You're smiling, but there's something missing in your eyes. Girl, I can tell that you have something on your mind. But I will make you forget all your sorrows. Let go like there's no tomorrow. Let's have a drink, just relax, all your problems will fade. If you're ready for a good time, count on me. There's a party in the backyard, dance your problems away. I'm all about the good vibes, I know you're all about the good vibes. Do you know how much I love you, wanna see you smile? Where's that happy girl that I know with a heart on fire? I'll do anything to make it fine, but I can tell that you have something on your mind right now. But I will make you forget.
Okay. It's as clean as I can get it at the moment. So I think my mind is still just kind of like, so I think I'm gonna put some, it's been a while since I put any essential oils in, so I'm gonna put the one, it's one of my favorite blends of stuff, if I can find it. it's this mental focus, and put that in and try to see if it helps with the mental clarity and everything. But I'm a little overwhelmed with work right now. It's been a very long time since my emails, unread emails, were 60, and even at that I've read some, but that's what I've printed out. So there's a lot, and this is me overwhelmed. I'm actually, I think I'm past overwhelmed. So. And now it is Saturday, and it is time to do the reset of the house. So I want to just mention that on Friday, when I put in that essential oil blend, it really did help me focus, and luckily it wasn't a horribly busy day for any desks that I was covering, and I was able to actually get things done. However, with everything going on right now, my desk is very busy, and this is the desk that I am going to be handing off to someone else once I get them trained. But right now it is completely busy, and it's a little chaotic at the moment. So I am very busy with that on a regular basis, and then all the managerial stuff that's going on as well, those new responsibilities. So I am like, you saw that in yesterday's video where it was a little overwhelming. It's just this entire week with month-end close and everything, I just, as emails came in, it's like I'm putting those, it's like, it is not something that has to be answered right away. I'm going to have to put those off until I can, I have time to actually sit and focus and do them. Like documentation and things like that. And then I also have managerial tasks, emails that came in that I have to work on as well. So because of that, for the next couple weeks, I am most likely going to have to be spending a couple hours every weekend doing some work related stuff, and that is just until I can get a new replacement trained on the desk and the new hire in and everything. So eventually we won't have to do that, but at the moment I'm kind of having to do that right now. So Saturday morning I woke up, fed the cats, put the trash out, set a timer for 3 hours, and just sat and focused on work. I did get up and at an hour and 30 minutes or something like that, grabbed another cup of coffee, walked around a little bit, and then went back to work and did everything like that. So hopefully I don't have to do 3 hours every single day when I have to do this. Hopefully it will just be like an hour or something like that, but I was that far behind today, and tomorrow I have to do some stuff that is more like editing documents and processes and procedures that need to be updated. So I am going to have to spend some time doing that tomorrow. So it's going to be another 3 hour timer to work and do that type of stuff. And then after I was did that for today, I ate lunch, and then we started up on cleaning and all of that. So I am just basically trying to reset the house. My zone cleaning for inside the house is going to be pushed off until I get the yard and the outside of the house looking the way that I want it to look. It's been pushed off for too many years, so now it's time to focus on that, and eventually I will get back to working on projects inside the house and everything, and also working on my zone cleanings as well inside the house. So I hope that this video brings you some motivation to get up and get something done along with me. I am not going to get around to folding the laundry probably until next week's video, and next week's video will probably just be me doing some yard work and any other random tasks that need to be done in the house, so that way I can get back on a schedule where it's Saturday. I really want it to be Saturday where I'm cleaning the house and then yard work on Sunday, but depending on weather, I may not be able to get out and do some yard work on the weekends, so we'll just play it by ear at that point. But I'm really trying to get myself on a schedule and doing that again, and I'm slowly getting there. It's finding my motivation to get up and get something done when all I want to do is sit in front of the TV and not do anything, because my brain is just absolutely fried, as you saw in the clip from yesterday where I was beyond overwhelmed on everything. But anyways, let's get to cleaning and listening to some music to give you some motivation for cleaning your house as well. That's how we stay alive.
I think I have too much process, and I've been feeling kinda hopeless. I know I'm not supposed to feel this way. I know it's been a while since I held you in my arms. And I wasn't ready yet to learn how to live without you. How could I let you go when I am still in love with I'm still in love with you. I'm still in love with you. 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 I've been trying to change my mindset, but I'll admit I'm not that good at it. Not one day goes by without me thinking about you, 'cause it's been so long since I held you in my arms. And I wasn't ready yet to learn how to live without you. How could I let you go when I am still in love with you?
that is it for this week's cleaning and everything. I am trying to get back on schedule, so probably next week's cleaning video will just be yard work, and then after the week after, it will get back onto where I'm doing Saturday as house cleaning, Sunday as yard work, and going from there, and getting back on a schedule now that we are moving into the months where I am going to have to do a lot of yard work, especially right now with trying to just get everything cleaned up and everything. So that is it for this week. I will be back again in my next video, and I can't tell if that's wet because of me sweating or if it's a shadow. I think it's me sweating, as you can tell. I get hot and sweaty when I am cleaning. So yeah, cleaning. The house is at 73 degrees, but I still get hot and sweaty because I'm doing things and everything. So let's see. Well, this says I've only taken 6,767 steps, which is about right. I mean, when I would mow the yard and do the cleaning in one day, it was 12 to 13,000 steps a day when I did that. So, but yeah, so hot and sweaty. It did take me, I don't know what time it actually took me because I don't remember what time I started, but it's been at least 2 hours because I know it was after 1 o'clock, before 2 o'clock, after 1 o'clock when I started, and it is now 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So I am going to spend the rest of the evening. First, I'm just going to relax. I might actually go clean up so that way I can cool down a little bit, and then feed the cats because it's time for them to eat. They're hungry, and edit this video and everything. So I will be back next time, everybody. Make sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and at the end of this there will be another video hopefully it's one of my videos for you to check in and look at everything. So see you guys next time. Bye, everybody.